In Maine, utility customers can subscribe to solar projects to help fund solar production across our state.
Some solar companies advertise big savings for supporting green energy production, but 8 Investigates found sometimes those promises are just too good to be true.
Nora Hogan joins us live in the studio now. And Nora, you spoke with one couple who was shocked by their solar bills. So why did they initially sign up?
Well, Megan, John, they thought they were doing something good for the environment, and they thought that they might save a little money too. A lot of these companies go door to door to get people to sign up. Lisa Cloutier and her wife Jennifer ended up signing up right in their living room.
We thought we were going to help the planet. We didn't know it was going to take half of a paycheck.
They signed up at the end of 2023. A couple of months into their contract, their bills started going up. It didn't seem to make sense based on how much electricity they were using. By January of this year, they were facing a nearly $600 bill for their small single-family apartment.
They make it look good on the pamphlet.
They really do, and it's not what you sign up for. It's sad. It's sad.
When you sign up for a solar subscription, Central Maine Power will still deliver your electricity, and you'll start getting 2 bills, one from CMP and another from the company that handles your solar subscription. In Lisa and Jennifer's case, that was Arcadia. Whatever you pay on your solar bill will then be translated into credits on your CMP bill. You'll pay CMP for the difference plus a small delivery fee. But here's the catch. Your solar bill isn't based on your energy usage. It's based on how much solar energy the farm produced during that billing cycle and what percentage of the farm you're subscribed to. If someone is oversubscribed, they end up paying for more credits than they could possibly use. After examining their bills, 8 Investigates found that that's exactly what happened to Lisa and Jennifer. We calculated that on average, Lisa and Jennifer were paying more than triple what they would have been spending on utilities without a solar subscription. By the time they canceled their contract, they had more than 7,000 unused credits. After a year, unused credits expire.
What happens to all this energy that you don't use?
You might not get to use all these credits.
So you're paying for electricity that you can't even use. You know, if they expire, then it's gone. You paid for it.
It's a loss of money. It's not fair to the customers.
Using public utility filings, we discovered that in 2023, CMP customers enrolled in community solar programs lost more than $2.2 million in expired credits. 73% of those credits belong to residential customers. That means that Mainers like Lisa and Jennifer lost more than $1.6 million in 1 year.
If they're going to be allowed to come into the state and offer these things, then there should be someone to look into them.
When we reached out to Arcadia for comment, they said they always try to make sure that people have an appropriately sized subscription and that if an issue arises, they work to fix it as quickly as possible. We helped Lisa and Jennifer connect with the Office of Public Advocate. They were able to work with this company, Arcadia, ended up saving them close to $1,000 that they still owed after canceling their solar subscription.
All right, good work. One specific case here. So what about anybody else who might be watching tonight unhappy with their solar subscriptions?
Right, so if you're signed up and you think you may be overpaying, check out your CMP bill. If you go to the second or third page, you can see how many credits are going unused each month. And then you can call your solar company, tell them you want to reduce your subscription or you're going to have to cancel your account. And if you're still having trouble after that, not getting through there, you should reach out to the Public Advocate's office. They can help.
Yeah, so what about the people who are thinking about signing up?
Right, so the big thing here, and that's a good question because some people may want to do this.
Right.
It is good for the environment potentially here. So just don't sign up without looking at a contract first, which can be really awkward if you have a salesperson at your doorstep here. Just say, I need some time to think about it. Give me the contract. Let me look through it closely. And then you might want to make that choice because a lot of these contracts have a clause that says they can up your subscription without any sort of notice. So that could really get you in a tricky spot there. And then if you do cancel, you might be on the hook for a couple extra months before you're actually out there. So keep that in mind too.
All right, a good reminder always about that fine print in those contracts, Nora. Okay.